Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Donut Earf podcast. Today, I have with me are my boys. Guys, would you care to introduce yourself, Sebastian?
I'm Sebastian. I like film stuff. You'll find a lot more about me in the podcast, I guess.
Yep. And then Gomi.
I'm Gomi or Alberto. I'm really into music. That's basically it, and I like to chill.
I fuck with it. And then we have Gambit.
Hey, my name's Gambit. I really like hanging out with my boys here. We play video games a lot, League, Valorant, CS:GO, anything. We like to play Minecraft together a lot. You'll find out a lot more about me in the podcast as we go on.
And Isaac.
What's up? I'm Isaac. I'm here because I want to enjoy myself. I strive to be an engineer in the future, and hope you have a wonderful time.
I respect it. I respect it. And then last but not least, my boy Davalos.
What is going on? My name is Joshua Davalos. I love myself. I love to chill. I love my friends too. Let's be humble in it.
All right, boys, let's get into it.
Davalos, I just want to say I love that energy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just really want this shit to get, to pop off, bro.
Yeah.
California's not the move, bro.
Fact. It's expensive as hell, man.
California is not the move, bro. I live across the country, all the way over here in Maine. I live thousands of miles away from you. Nothing to do.
Yeah, but there's like 10 people there.
Oh, ha ha.
That's true.
Okay. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Continue, Melvin.
Oh, man, it's all good. Everybody else introduce themselves, and then there's me. My name is Melvin. I'm I guess you could say I'm the one who brought us all together here, so we could start this fucking podcast, talk about anything basically. Yeah, I'm just here to have a good time. I hope that the people who are listening can get a laugh, an interest in anything. Let's get into it. We wanted to just have this first episode be like an introductory sort of thing where we all could get to know us and get kind of an idea of what the podcast will consist of. And then after this, we'll have guests on here. We've already picked a few for the following episodes. Next episode, we'll have a guest, and we just want to get more people on. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. I think we should start with talking about how we all came to be together. Like, maybe how we should start off first with how we met each other.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
Oh,
whoever
man.
wants to start can go.
Actually. I met Melvin in my ASB class. I don't know. We just kind of talked once, and then we just clicked right off the bat. We hung out all the time in ASB. It was like,
Factual. It
it
was
was
ASB, though.
awesome. Well,
was-
leadership.
ASB suck ass. I'm just gonna say.
Well, you graduated. I can't say that because it doesn't. I like it. You didn't like it?
ASB.
Or I didn't do ASB, so I can't really have an opinion on that. I only did leadership, and I really liked it.
People are miserable in ASB though.
That's rude.
No.
ASB people aren't that bad.
No,
At all. I don't find them bad.
I don't
at
like
all.
ASB people.
Really?
Me neither.
Look,
Yeah.
some ASB people will get way in over their heads.
I feel like they're really
Yeah.
stuck up, bro. Like,
Exactly.
it's
yeah.
like, dude.
I don't know.
Honestly.
They get to be the voice of people. Like,
And look, and no, I wasn't saying that they're like.
I'm not gonna
miserable.
have an opinion.
I'm saying that the class itself was making them miserable.
I could see
At
how it
Valley
could be.
Center.
Yeah, I could
At
see
Valley
how it
Center.
could be draining.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there were people that I know who said they really enjoyed it.
I'm pretty sure those were just the ones that were being optimistic.
I don't know.
If I'm
I don't
being
know.
honest
I'm
with you.
not gonna have an opinion on it until at least I
alright.
see it in action.
You saw it in action.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think I saw it in action.
Dude, you were at that school for a year. You were in that class for a year.
I wasn't in ASB. I was in leadership.
I know, but we
We got to witness it, but we didn't get to experience it. I think that I need the experience.
bro, we were in it together the whole time.
I don't think so.
All right.
think so.
Anyways, who's next?
All right. I've known Melvin the longest, but probably the person I've talked to the most these past few years has got to be Gambit. I met him probably like 5 years ago, maybe.
About 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just some little nerdy kid on CS:GO. I had like 200 hours. I don't know what the hell I was doing, honestly, but I was pretty goated. So Gambit's like, "Yo, you want to join my team, bro?" Oh wait, was it? No. It was a mutual friend of
Nick.
ours. Yeah.
Our friend Nick, Nick found me in a Face It match on
Shout out O Dreams.
on CS:GO, and I basically beat his ass. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I beat his ass on the other team, and he messaged me after that and said, "Hey, you're pretty good. Would you like to play a few games together?" So we played a few games, and then he mentioned to me that he had a team starting up with his buddy from where was he? Nova Scotia, right? Yeah, that's where Caleb Winter was. Nova Scotia. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? It can't hurt. I don't have anything else better to do. I'm not working too many hours right now. Why not? And I get in there, and Gomey's there. He introduces me to Gomey, and right away we don't like each other.
Yeah,
we don't talk.
We did not like each other at all.
Damn.
Like
it was weird.
It was weird. We started off like, hey, what's going on? Just no talk, like no team chemistry at all. And
Are
then
you guys sure that it wasn't just that either one of you was just too shy? Because I know that at that time, Gomey was a little bit more.
No, because I had no problem like joining teams and stuff. That was different.
I don't know. We literally just never talked unless we were in the game together.
Yeah, we just only talked when we would scrim or team practice. So we just never tried to speak outside of CS:GO.
Yeah.
Well, there was it was a team that you guys were a part of. I feel like if you guys want to work well inside of a game, you'd also have to work well outside of it.
Well, that's what happened. It's just like it was It was one day after a practice, and it was really late at night. I didn't have to work after that. You didn't have school after that, and we were just kind of sitting there, and then everybody left, and it was just me and Gomey chilling.
Yeah.
And we played a different game. I don't remember what game we played. But we were just like, all right.
I honestly think it was Fortnite.
I think it was Fortnite.
I think we're just like, I was just like, yo.
Fortnite Season 2.
I was like, yeah, dude, that's when Fortnite was the best.
This was like the end of Fortnite Season 1 almost.
Hold on, wait, when did you guys meet? You guys said 5 years ago, but Fortnite didn't come out until like
No, but I know, but this is like we're talking like a few like after we've been, because we teamed for like a year without talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was a good while after that, but like I think we played like late into Season 1 Fortnite, and we had a good time. Then after that, we it's pretty funny. We actually made our own Discord channel, named it Safe House.
We started sneaking away from team practices to just play Fortnite.
We would appear offline on Discord, get into the group chat together in the other Discord, and just play Fortnite all night long just to skip practice.
Just this team situation was just like not good in general. So
we
just didn't want to be there. Like the vibes were just not there with the team.
We had like one kid who, if like we lost 2 or 3 rounds in a row, he'd just leave. He wouldn't show back up at all. He'd just leave.
Or he'd just stop talking.
Another guy. Yeah, and then we had another guy. Well, yeah, it was not the best, but we won games every once in a while.
We had like raw skill, but we were not people. Like
if we didn't have momentum, it just went downhill. But so we had like one guy who would he would take so much like singular fights. He would not go in with his team with us. He would take singular fights, and he just was not good at it at all. So we just didn't have good team chemistry. So we kind of chalked that team, and we're just kind of chilling playing Fortnite for a while. Anyways, like I think it was a few months after that, like when we were playing Fortnite in our own Discord channel, that you invited Melvin, and Melvin and I instantly hit it off. We were kind of fucking, because we both like Joji at the time, and we both like fucked with him like heavy.
Man. That's like, a surprise, because you don't even listen to music, bro.
Yeah.
You hate music.
Bro, I was there from the beginning, like right when he first got outed with his music, and he was like, yeah, that's me. I listened to all those songs right away. And yes, I don't like music all that much. I don't listen to it when I can't focus on games when I'm playing music, even if I'm playing like Realm of the Mad God, which is just like,
it's so weird.
It's just like your singular RPG that you can just mindlessly play. I can't focus.
games like Minecraft, dude. I
Yeah.
love to fucking play that game
Yeah,
with
like
I
Honestly.
me
can't.
too.
lo-fi playing in the back.
I can't play music when I'm playing games, even like Minecraft. It doesn't. I don't know
But
what is wrong with me.
don't you just play a lot of high intensity competitive games? So where
Oh
you
yeah,
actually need to be
all the
like
time.
Well,
dialed in.
even I mean, I do too, but I still play music.
Like
Like,
literally just the other night when Gomi and I were playing League, and I had to completely mute myself in the Discord because we had like 8 people all talking at once. I can't focus if there's stuff going on around me.
That's the thing. I can. I always have music playing, even if it's music that you have to like focus on. I'll focus on the music more, and I'll still own in the game.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
dude.
brain's just wired different. But it was after that, after
Go
Melvin and I
different.
like really hit it off for a while. I think we all played Fortnite together for a little bit of time. Then Melvin lost internet and all that stuff, so we couldn't really play together. So I lost connection with Melvin for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Didn't talk to Melvin once, like maybe a
Yeah.
Snapchat here and there.
Yeah.
But like then Davalos came in, and Zavala came in, all that. Jaden. Well, Jaden and Zavala are the same person, but same
Zavala
thing.
was in there before I lost internet.
Yeah. But yeah,
We
he
played
was
some
actually.
very good,
What the
man.
fuck am I talking about? Yeah,
How
he was here. Because I remember one of the best memories we had was when I was 1v4ing you guys Deagle only in CSGO. That was the best.
All right, so Gomi and Davalos. How did you
I want
guys?
to hear. I want to hear
Davalos,
Gum's
you can
perspective.
talk, Davalos. I've been talking.
All right, so first year of high school at Rancho Buena Vista was kind of rough. I didn't have no one to talk to. Didn't like. I thought like I had my middle school friends with me, but they obviously went to different groups. I just felt like I had like I feel like the 4 years are gonna be like just just not talking to people.
What middle school did
But
you go to?
I went to Madison Middle School, Madison Middle School,
All right.
and and I had
Heard
like
good
a
things
pretty
about
big
that
like
school.
I had like a big friend group, but
Nice.
obviously people are gonna like branch out. I don't mind about that. It's just like talk to me at least like once or twice over here and all that. But
Yeah, I hear you.
it's been a summer. Summer I think I did a pretty good choice because I joined football and I didn't know what to do either. Like I had no friends. I just knew Marley and then some people like few people there, Brandon Harris and
Shout out B Harris.
shout out B Harris, shout out Brandon Harris, and I think that was the best decision I've probably ever made playing freshman football. If I didn't play freshman football, I think I'd never meet Melvin, Gomez, Gambit, or Zavala at all. Like, cause like that's crazy how like one thing can like meet you, like make like new friends and
I
things.
don't even think this podcast would be a thing
Honestly,
if he just didn't join football. Like, that's crazy
football.
to think about that. And
That's
it's
the
ironic
only
because
thing.
I absolutely hate football. And
Yeah, I mean, like,
scheme with all
Wait,
of
wait, no,
this.
Gomi,
Huh.
didn't you develop that hate over time though? When you first started playing, I think I remember you were at least a little bit passionate about it. I get
After 2 years, I just started disliking it. Like, I started disliking the people there, the coach. I just started disliking the aspect of football. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
I just didn't.
it was more. Yeah.
I didn't mesh well with anyone there. Like, I don't know.
Yo, Isaac, weren't you a part of the Carlsbad High School football team for a little bit?
I didn't have a lot of time for football. Of course, like I took the summer like workout, like the weight training sessions, and like I got pretty buff. I would say.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah,
Hey,
like
football
it was a
can be tough.
great time. Like I kind of regret not staying. Because like it looks good on like a college resume. Because I'm trying
Yeah, that's
to
true.
go to like Stanford, so I gotta really
But
like
I
stand
don't
out.
think I don't think football would really do much unless you're going to go to college for it.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
way,
that's true. That's true.
either way, I feel like you would have probably, in like through a different dimension, I think you could have been a good football player. You're a big dude. Get your
Yeah,
ass on the O line.
yeah. But yeah, I mean,
But
luckily next year I'm gonna be captain for my robotics team.
Yes, sir.
So
I'd,
Yes, sir.
I'd
be
rather
good.
be captain of robotics team than captain of the football
Yeah.
team, if I'm being honest.
Hey, yeah, that was
Hey,
rugby lit.
100%.
Keep it 100,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, keep it a buck 50. Hey, programming's pretty
Uh,
cool. Like I did that in
Shout out Bambusa.
8th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
Last
out
year I was
Bambusa
head of
Robotics.
engineering and
That's
design.
impressive, dude. Like,
So
For real, bro. This
we won
guy's
like a
got
couple
the brain
games.
for engineering.
yeah, man.
Just watch.
Aw,
Respect the hustle.
shucks.
What's something that you guys want to accomplish before you get your ass put 6 feet below?
Get bodied.
Non-existent, bro.
Yeah, what's
So you're asking what's on our bucket list, pretty much?
Yes, exactly.
Just one thing.
I mean, if you have a couple, I know that people are very adventurous. People want
Uh,
to,
One
climb.
thing for me
Yeah.
very soon that I want to do is travel the 3,010 miles to Vista, California to go see you guys.
Hey,
But we
that's-
would jump you.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna jump you in.
We're gonna
Hey,
jump
bro.
you and take all your money.
Hey, that's not even right, bro.
Hey, bro. It's just but it's all love. We're
For
not
real,
jumping you to
for
beat
real.
you up. We're jumping
Oh.
you to give you love. Yeah, I remember meeting Davalos too. Like we didn't really
Yeah, I
talk,
wanna hear
but
you.
like randomly, I was just like, "Yo, what's good? Like, what's up, bro? What's your name?" And like we just started talking
Yeah.
from there. I think we added each other on Xbox.
Yeah,
And we would
yeah,
play,
yeah.
like-
Xbox.
Yeah,
We play GTA online races. I'd bug you guys every time, bro, because you guys are
Hey.
funny as shit.
bro.
That's like that made my day. Every time coming from football practice, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna wait for these guys to get on Xbox Live.
Hell yeah,
Bro,
bro.
that shit was like the best.
Yeah, man.
So for everyone in the Discord, I know that 4 people have played football. How many of you had an actual interest in like sitting down and like watching it? Like how much understanding do each?
I still
each-
really,
I
I
have-
still follow football to this day. I love football. Like I love watching it.
I actually, it's weird. I don't even like football, but I have a team. I'm an Eagles guy. I love the Eagles.
Dude,
I don't know.
I was rooting for them when they were in the Super
Always
Bowl.
rooting
Oh,
for the Eagles.
definitely. You always root against Tom Brady.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah, Riv from New England.
Backup QB.
That's tough, bro.
Tom
I think
You
I
a
watched
New
rugby.
England
I
fan,
joined it.
Gambit.
I have to be, bro.
Towards Tom Brady, to be honest. I mean, like, I don't care.
I'm a disgrace if I'm not a New England fan.
Jesus. Okay.
Really.
Hey, shout out Cheeseheads. Go Green Bay.
Nah,
Aaron
but
Rodgers. He's the
my
G.
older brother really likes the Vikings. So
Oh, damn.
I was a big fan of the Chargers, but then Phillip Rivers said, "Alright, I'm out." So I don't know. So I just like watching it now. Like I don't know if I'm gonna have a
Do
team.
you guys have any like secondary teams?
One, I have one. The Steelers. I don't know why. When I was younger, I think it was Gay Burbe. He was like no. He was a big what's
Fuck. I don't know. Sebastian.
Louisiana? What's their team called again?
Go me.
New Orleans?
No.
New Orleans, the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints. The
okay.
Saints. He's like a diehard Saints fan, if I remember right, and he got me into them a little bit. Like I'd always pick them in NFL.
Saints
Or
is also
Madden.
my secondary team, but that's just based off of their colors.
you see, I'm different. I'm not a big football fan. I'm a hockey guy myself. I like
Really?
ice hockey.
Okay.
I like hockey.
Okay. I couldn't
Yeah.
name a single team,
Me
man.
either. I've never
King.
watched a hockey game, so I
Hey,
don't have
bro.
any input.
That's like
Hockey is probably. I mean, I don't know if that's just because I'm really close to Canada or what, but me, my mom, my little brother, and my older brother, we all really enjoy watching hockey. I think it's just the fact that they're allowed to fight, just openly fight anybody that they choose, and all they get is a 2-minute penalty.
Damn.
Like you can literally look at somebody. If you look up like mic'd up fights, you'll literally look at them, and they'll look at another player, point, and say, "Want to fight?" And if the player accepts, they'll drop their gloves and just go at it until somebody stops them.
Melv,
Yeah,
I'll
man.
be right back.
Hockey's pretty intense, dude. Every time I see hockey, it's someone getting their like face bashed in or
Yeah,
something, dude.
the
It's
amount
like
of
intense.
Keith Law.
Yeah, it's a lot of anger, but at the same time, all the players have so much respect for each other, especially the players that know that they can get beat up by the other players.
We've hit the 30-minute mark. We're gonna actually take a bathroom break before we continue. So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm recording now.
All right, everybody. We are back from our bathroom break. We were just, chilling, kicking back a little bit, but we are back. And
Indeed.
we're going to open up the second half with each member's biggest fear. So who wants to go first?
I can start it off.
Me?
Yeah, Mel.
Or
I'm
whoever.
interested.
I'll start it.
Let's go down one.
All right. I got you. It used to be spiders.
You had arachnophobia?
I had arachnophobia. It
Bro,
was-
spiders
my
are
sister has
terrifying.
I think it's interesting because they're so much more afraid of us. Just the fact that the fact that we're taught as a society that they are creepy because so many people do.
We
Find
are a
it creepy.
society.
Find what? Spiders?
Spiders. That's why we're afraid of them.
Because, okay, I used to, have arachnophobia. Now, they're my homies, bro. If I see a spider in my room, I'll get a piece of paper, fucking toss it out.
I thought you'd give it to your dragon.
I feed them to my boy Clyde.
No,
Yeah, I know that
you're
Gambit would
weird.
feed.
You're weird.
Gambit would feed it to Clyde.
Don't do that, you weirdo. What's wrong with you?
I mean, they would eat it out in the wild.
Huh?
I'm
Well,
pretty
I mean,
sure
at the
they
same
would eat
time, them eating stuff in the wild is a lot different than them eating stuff.
A lot
in
more
captivity.
gamey.
Factual.
Well, no, it's in the wild. When they are born and raised in the wild, they are born and raised to be accepted. Like their bodies are accepting more of the toxins and stuff of the other animals.
More
Say
to
if you
be
just if you
more down survival instead of fattening and death.
well that, but also they're used to right now in captivity. They're just used to the specifically bred like crickets and worms and stuff that they're fed. Like those are things that are specifically made for them without any toxins or anything.
I got you.
Like that's
Hey,
why you
Double,
can't.
Doubles, didn't
Okay.
you get some lizards or geckos recently?
Oh yeah, some Australian ones. How do you say Australian ringneck lizards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I think the male one he turns blue, but I think that I have to wait till get they breed. So I think one of them's gonna be pure blue, no doubt,
Sir.
pure blue.
Yes,
Pure
sir.
blue,
That
and then
sounds majestic as hell, man.
Honestly.
yeah, I'll send a pic in the group chat. It looks pretty cool.
But send
But
one.
Melvin, you said spiders used to be your biggest fear. What would you say your biggest fear is now?
To keep it a buck with you, Chief.
Losing Kiko.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, that's true. Fucking losing a member of my family.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I haven't experienced death yet. I haven't experienced a loved one passing away and me having to cope with their death. That's my biggest fear right now. I'm afraid of having to deal with that.
My grandma just passed away a couple months ago, and it was so weird. I feel like I was the only one. My mom obviously was affected by it because it's her mother, but my dad and sister were completely unfazed by it.
Damn.
Maybe they just
It was so
grieve
unusual.
differently.
They brought
I
it up
don't-
so casually, and I have that as such a vivid memory.
Yeah.
It's unusual.
How are you dealing with it now?
I'm fine now,
You're
but
fine now?
back she was old. She had a lot of problems, really bad arthritis.
Yeah, I got you.
It was her time.
Yeah. Do you guys think that people have different lengths of time to get over a death of a loved one? Do you think that?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's gonna come back up. They're gonna 3 years later, they're gonna be thinking about it for a week, and then it'll pass again. but I think it depends on how close they are to you. If it's your child that dies, I can only imagine that's
Yeah.
probably the worst possible.
Ooh.
The fact that they died
man.
before you, that sounds so
Oh,
terrible.
man. Yeah. Jesus
Yeah,
Chop.
that's
Christ.
definitely.
That's probably my biggest fear. If I was an adult finding out that my child died, I guess right now my biggest fear would be death because I'm afraid of how it'll impact those around me. Really.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
What about you, Isaac? What's your biggest fear, man?
I mean, honestly, I can't really. I don't have one. Well, my biggest fear. There's a lot of fears that I have. One of them failing at life.
Same. Actually,
Um,
death and that are my biggest fears. Truthfully.
Yeah, I used to have
Failure.
a fear of death. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard what Sebastian said, but failure does not seem like an option. 100%. 120%.
And then like
Failure is
people
not
need to
an
know
option.
that
No.
when they feel like this, they're not alone. There are so many other people that feel exactly like this. Like
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure everyone here feels exactly like that.
Yep.
Or
That's
at
why I
least
want
at
Donut Earf.
some point in their lives. And if you're feeling it now, bruh, you good.
And like
I
it's not
promise.
like it's a negative feeling. Like you only feel it because you really want to succeed, you know? It's a good thing. If you weren't feeling like this, that means you don't really care.
And that's the worst part about it.
Yeah,
If you once you stop caring, that's a dangerous thing, dude.
it is.
You're giving up so much.
I've been in that position before where you just give up.
Yeah.
It sucks. It really is the worst because you feel like not only now doesn't matter, but everything that will ever happen to you doesn't matter.
What about you, Douglas? What's your biggest fear? It doesn't need to be something deep or like, in
It
depth.
could
It can
literally
be,
be
I don't
like
know,
sand.
bricks.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to jump the gun or anything like that. Well, my biggest fear right now is the beach, because when I was like, like 13 or something like that,
Yeah.
I remember I stepped on something slimy, and that shit, it punctured my foot, and that was a
Yeah.
baby stingray. I stepped on a baby
Whoa.
stingray. Boogie boarding with my cousins, the best
It's
day
a-
of my day. Like
It's a
we had like
baby.
good,
It's a baby.
yeah,
I don't think it'd do
yeah.
like collateral
Oh no,
damage.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a baby or something like that. Well, I couldn't tell because it was under the water, and like I was just going to shore already. I stepped on it, and I remember sprinting so fast because all the salt water is going into a wound. I was sprinting
Oh.
so fast, and I felt like I was like, holy crap, I'm about to lose my fucking foot because of like I don't know what's in the water. Like, is it gonna make my foot get an infection or something like that?
Hey, that's a respectable fear.
Yeah, and then
Gotcha.
that same day, I felt kind of like sad because like I was in junior Huey that day, or that when I was that age, and I remember like when everybody's having fun and all that, doing the cookout and all that, and I didn't like get to enjoy any of it because I had like a stingray just stung me in my foot that day when everybody was like no practice or anything like that. It was just like a good day. Yeah,
I know
that's
you're
probably
talking
it.
about. How was the pain?
And I don't want to talk about like loved ones dying and all that because I don't want to speak that in existence. That's like
No, I feel you. I feel you.
yeah. I don't want to feel pain or anything like that right now. Like I'm feeling pain right now because I don't know. You guys talk to me. You guys are not family, but you guys talk to me. I respect that. I like that. Family barely
No,
talks to me.
Hey,
No,
bro. We all love each other here, bro.
We're all family here, man. We're just a bunch of kids online, just helping each other out.
Except Gambit, he grown ass man.
He's just as bad as all of us.
Hey,
Damn.
but hey, he's like the older brother.
Somewhat.
But I have a really abnormal fear that I've talked to a few friends, but like I can't really pinpoint what it is. It's like thinking about abnormally or not abnormally, just large amounts of things let me think. Like a huge you guys ever seen the movie 2012 where like the world ends?
Yep.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
What?
I haven't
What?
watched it.
What?
Okay.
I've
Well,
seen like
What?
I'm sorry,
I've
I'm
seen it.
sorry.
I've seen it.
I'm disrespecting the culture right now, but like I've seen like cover art of it and
okay. Well, you've
a
probably
couple
seen
of
the
seconds
picture
of
where
trailer,
like
but I've never seen the actual movie.
the tsunamis like taking over New York or something.
You mean
Mm.
Sharknado?
No, what?
Dude, I don't know. I haven't
Okay,
seen.
well,
either
anyways,
of these. I don't
someone's
really
gonna know
watch
what I'm
like
talking about.
turkey movies.
I know. What
Uh,
you're
I just said I know what
I
you're
know
talking
what you're
about.
talking about. Yeah. I
yeah,
know you're talking
but yeah, like or like just to think about like how vast space is, like that kind of makes me anxious. Like I don't know, it's weird.
about. Okay.
Yeah,
You're afraid of things that are much, much larger than you.
I guess so.
Think that
Yeah, basically, because
things
I'm
that
like,
aren't in your control.
yeah, like it,
Okay.
yeah, like a huge building. Like looking up, I'll get anxious from the bottom, but I can like lean
Yeah.
over the edge of a building and I would not get anxious. But it's just
Well,
looking up.
I think it's different because when you're looking up, it makes you feel weak
That
because
reminds
there's
me.
something above you, you know, and it has power over you because it's much bigger than you. You recognize that. But anyways, what about you, Gambit? What's your fear? What's your biggest fear?
Well, mine's kind of tough
Shark
as
Tale.
well.
Shark
My,
Tale.
no, mine's kind of tough. It's I'm not afraid of dying or anything like that. Like, yeah, I have a dislike of spiders and stuff like that, but it's not crazy. Like, I'll do anything. The only thing I'm like really scared of is ever just being alone. You know, like if I'm gonna die, I don't want to die alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if I'm drowning.
Yeah, I got
I
you.
want somebody there with me at least. You know, like I don't want to be by myself, dead. Like knowing that I have nobody else that knows that I was there.
Would you take anybody, or is there a specific set, or is there a
Like,
specific set of people?
there's a specific group of people that I would uh, appreciate more to be there.
Yeah, I got you.
But even if I'm like in the hospital bed on my deathbed, I would not mind if it was just like the nurse or the doctor, you know, like
Hey,
somebody who's
Gambit.
just known me for a few weeks.
Gambit.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah,
that's
that's
interesting.
depressing, bro.
Like, I don't care. I just don't want to be alone.
Gambit.
It's
I
interesting.
promise that I would
It's
be there, bruh. I promise.
Yeah.
Hey, but at the same time, you gotta life's a deck of cards. You know, one day I could be driving to work tomorrow morning, or actually this morning. I could be driving to work in a few hours and just I'm gone. You know.
Factual. Hey,
But I feel like my fear allows me to play my life in a safer direction because I know more not like what not to do, you know.
I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, man. So is that everybody? Isaac, did you go?
Yeah. I didn't finish though.
Oh, keep going, bro. Keep going.
Would you like to
I-
continue, my brother? Keep going.
Yeah.
My bad, bro. That got really deep, dude.
So
That
besides
just-
like,
damn.
okay, so yeah, of course, like, failing is one of my fears, but like obviously I'm always gonna try, and I'm gonna do my best
yeah,
to
man.
succeed. You
Hell
know,
yeah,
and
man.
whatever I get, you know, I'm gonna shoot for the stars, and if I don't get there, I still have like
You
a
still
stable
have
foundation.
Your integrity.
Yeah.
You still have your integrity
You know.
because you worked your ass off.
Yeah,
Just knowing that you put in the work is enough.
exactly. So yeah, I'll do my best to do, and I'll still strive to like achieve my goals. So besides that, like, yeah, of course, losing a family member, like my parents or one of you guys, that's
my
one of my
mama.
fears as well.
My mama, that is my biggest fear. If I
Yeah.
ever lost my mama, I would lose it.
Exactly, bro.
I don't know about you guys, but like my mama, ooh,
Yeah, I love my mom too, bro.
Agreed. Yeah.
my mama, she
Oh
number
my
one.
Hey, I can't. I actually both my parents.
I think
bro.
we can all relate to like just losing any, just like someone we look up to. You know, just would be just insane.
So yeah, like, also, weird thing is like a couple weeks ago, I had a dream that like I just woke up in the dream, and my mom was like crying outside, and in the dream I walk outside, and I look down and I see my dad, who just got ran over, and like I see like
Jesus.
I didn't really imagine it like in detail, but like his head was like crushed, and that shit was scary. But like the moment that I woke up, like my dad was still home, so I went to him, and I just gave him a hug, dude, and I was like, Dad, I love you, bro. And it's like he was like, bro, what are you talking about?
You never know what you got until it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
You
for real.
So,
never
like,
do.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I'm gonna appreciate my dad more, because I finally realized without him, like I love him a lot. Like,
Yeah, man. All right, man. Let's move on to the next topic. So we discussed the what achievement we would all want to, the achievement that we all want to get to before we die.
No, we didn't.
We didn't do that, huh?
No, we
All
didn't.
right, go me.
I would leave a legacy, bro. That's all I want to do. Just leave a legacy.
Fact.
Yeah, I agree with you, Isaac. I want to make sure that like my name rings true for years to come after I'm gone. Because I feel like, nothing on earth matters. Nothing on earth matters. All that we want to do is procreate. That's the whole point of humans.
You're a doomer.
I'm not even a
Yeah,
doomer.
doomer.
Yes, you
It's
are.
just true.
Doomer mentality. You're such a doomer.
Such a pessimist.
But
And I'll take being a pessimist, but I
Hey,
feel
hey.
like leave a legacy that rings through years for a long time.
Being
Exactly.
optimistic about the future and being wrong, or being pessimistic about the being pessimistic about the future and being right. What would you guys rather choose?
I'd rather be optimistic about the future so I can speak it into existence.
Exactly.
Yes.
I know this is gonna sound corny, but like Gary V. Gary V. You don't know who that is?
No.
Gomi, do you know who Gary V is?
Yes, of course I know who he is.
Who's
Thank
Gary
you.
V?
Sebastian, young cultured, man.
What?
Come on, bro. Gary V is the entrepreneur.
I just know like Ty Lopez.
Ty Lopez isn't an entrepreneur.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's
He's
not.
an investor.
He's a scammer.
He scammed people, bro. He's not an entrepreneur.
Huh?
Here in my garage.
What's up?
He made bread, bro.
Yeah, off of scamming people.
And that's entrepreneurship. Look at Trump.
Entrepreneurship is creating something new. He just took fucking money from people.
But for me, probably the thing I want to do before I get bodied, or like what I want to achieve, I just want to make sure my kids have a fantastic life. Like, I want to leave them with enough money for them to do whatever they want, or even anybody. Like, like I just want to make sure everyone around me is like just smiling and happy.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
I think I told Melvin this, but I want to die in Alaska. That's where I want to live out the last years of my life.
Why?
I don't know. It just always stuck with me. I went to Alaska as a child, and I've just always wanted to die there. What about you guys? Where do you guys want to die? Gambit said he wanted to die with someone accompanying him. I don't think the position really matters, the place. What about you guys?
I want to drift out into the ocean.
I want to get.
Yeah, that was my answer
I don't
too.
Let's go, Dava.
Walk into the ocean. Yeah, I'm down. Just walk into the Bermuda Triangle, bro.
Hey, I'm down.
Disappear.
I'm down too.
I just violent.
Hey, I'm down to just tie some bricks to my legs and just walk into
Damn.
the ocean.
Good. That's
When
a
I-
little bit.
when
Drowning
I'm
is
like
the worst
80,
way to
bro.
die.
Bro, but like I'm choosing. I'll just be like,
In a
I'm
burning house.
A burning house would suck ass.
That's why you want to be a firefighter.
Hell no. Who said I want to be? Actually, okay, it's a
Melvin,
back.
you used
Nah,
to.
no. It's a good plan.
So what do you want to do then?
Psychology.
Oh yeah.
Psychology, brother.
Okay, but that's off topic. So where do you guys want to die?
No, let's go to the question we were at before. What do we want to do before we get bodied?
Okay,
Isaac.
I think it's no. Isaac said it already. He said he wants to leave
Oh
a
yeah,
legacy.
Shoot. Legacy. Double O's.
Gambit.
You're next. I'll
Yeah,
go after
Gambit.
Double O's.
Yeah, hold up. Like, I think Melvin, you said something like last time we met. about changing our family name. You know,
Oh, yeah,
making
facts.
making our family name known.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Hernandez.
100%, man. I mean, and I also agree with Isaac and Sebastian. I agree with both of you because I want to leave a legacy. I don't want our last name to be something, Yeah, exactly. I want us to be known the way you want, Sebastian. Your name to be out for years, floating around for years. It's the same shit here. What about the? What about you, other gentlemen? What about you, Gummy? Yeah, I think you already said yours.
What was the question again?
What do you want to do before you get bodied?
I thought I already answered. I just want to leave a good life for everybody around me.
You want to spread that positivity.
Yep. I
Yes,
just
sir.
want to make sure everyone around me
Sir.
has all they need.
All right, bet. All right, are we missing anybody?
Gambit, what do you
I'll
want to
just say
do?
me, but
Or
I don't know who else is going.
All right, boys. Let's talk music.
I'm out.
Ah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let's talk music. Music
Kevin
is a
said,
huge
"I'm
thing
out."
that keeps us together.
I mean, Gambit, you like music. You can still talk about music. You just don't
For real, Gambit.
often
Gambit,
listen to
you
music.
you like Joji. We can talk about Joji.
Wait, so let's just make sure we all agree that we all like lo-fi, right? Like lo-fi is
Yes.
banging.
Yeah.
Lo-fi is
I
good.
just don't really. I'm not a huge. This is controversial, but I'm not a huge Joji fan.
Bruh.
You know, it's like
That's not controversial at all. Having an opinion is not controversial. So
You guys always make fun of me for
that
it.
doesn't make it controversial though.
It's
just means that-
controversial in here.
Honest,
It just
let's
means that
be
we have a different
realistic.
opinion.
Let's be realistic. If he were to say that anywhere, they would seem controversial. Not many people say they don't like Joji.
A lot of people say they don't like it. They don't like Joji.
I haven't
just
met
like-
many people that have said I don't like Joji.
I like his new stuff. Everyone likes his new stuff. Okay, but I think we're getting too off topic and too onto Joji.
Hey,
Would
I
you
was just
agree?
saying it because Gambit doesn't really like music, but it's something that we all have in common, except you, Sebastian.
I like his new ones, his new singles. Run, Sanctuary, Give Me Love.
All right, boys, let's talk hip hop.
Yeah.
Who's ruling the game right now?
Kanye. Oh, well, I mean, not right now
Bruh.
because Jesus is
He
King
said
sucked.
Kanye. He said
But Kanye is really
He released
one of
that
the
4 out of
greatest.
10 album.
Yeah.
Wait, do you
bro,
say who's root?
Bro, the Christian album sucked. I'm not gonna contest that.
Like who's good in the hip hop right now? For me, you guys probably know, but the audience doesn't. For me, it's Pierre Bourne. Hey, Pierre. Hey, he's goated for me. That's my pick.
You know, I like Pierre. His T-Lob 4 was good.
I
T-Lob
thought
4
the
was
Lux
good.
was fantastic
Gummy.
as well.
It was fire.
Gummy,
But like,
I'm gonna keep it about 100 with you, my G. T-Law 4 Deluxe wasn't that good.
what?
What?
Really?
Okay, it
I
wasn't
like-
as good as the original, but it did have some songs that are
Definitely not.
definitely better than
Yeah.
songs on the first one.
But a lot of those songs sounded copy and paste-ish.
Bruh, okay, that's
can't lie.
You don't have the intellectual ears then. I noticed a difference in every single one of them.
Pierre Bourne, bro. It's
Nah,
Pierre Bourne.
Nah, you don't understand. But
Stop
anyways,
arguing about Pierre. I think that what Melvin would say is the king is Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick
Yes.
Lamar is
And-
amazing,
and
but
Gummy-
Damn is not that good. Damn's
Gummy,
not that
before
good.
you say it,
It's like a 5.
I don't like corny rappers.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Kendrick, he hasn't been saying anything about this BLM thing, and he made T-Pab. He made T-Pab, and he's not
Gummy,
talking.
I think you'd really like that album. I recommend that album. to
T-Pab
anybody.
is-
I think I really wouldn't.
No, it really is an
Jesus.
amazing album.
But
What about you?
We
guys?
can't let this become a music.
what about you? What about you, Gambit? What's your go-to type of music to go to? Like, if you're just gonna listen to music, what do you put on?
That's a hard question, to be honest, because I don't do that often. Let me go into my Spotify and I'll tell you right now what's the most recent thing I listened to. So the most recent thing I listened to is my playlist on 90s and 2000s alternative and soft rock.
Okay,
That's
okay.
basically
I
my
respect it.
my
Butterscotch?
go-to. So
Yeah,
like,
I respect
That's
that.
good.
you know, so
You
it's
like
like
Radiohead?
not really.
I love
This
Radiohead.
this
They're one of
this not this podcast. This playlist has a lot of
Hey,
just
yo,
a
send the
mix.
playlist.
It's got like
Send the
all
playlist.
American Rejects, Plain White Tees, Panic at the Disco, Arctic Monkeys,
Oh,
Fall Out
Arctic
Boys in
Monkeys?
here,
Yes, sir.
like
Fall Out Boy is goaded.
Wait,
Mr.
what song?
Brightside. Like what?
What song by Fall Out Boy? Because they have a lot of misses.
Oh,
I'm gonna
all of
keep it
them.
up.
Literally, I have like every single one in here.
Jesus.
Hey,
Do you like their old stuff?
Like I said, I don't really listen. It's in my genre that I will go to, or like straight up for like a car ride. It's like in the genre that I'll go to. So I just put everything in there. If I don't like it, I just skip the song.
Okay. I got
Fair
you.
enough,
I got
yeah.
you.
And then what about you, Dava? You're always bringing in the heat, bro. Just randomly,
Honestly,
like you just always play songs that no one has heard of, but they go in.
Facts. I've added like
I
a
respect it
dozen
hella,
of your songs
for
for
real.
us. I've added like a dozen to my playlist. Come on, bro. Share with us the music that you're into. Drop some names. Put us on.
Me, I don't like to drop names. I just like to listen to like what really like makes me happy. Like, you know what sets like my mood up more. I don't know. I don't have like a specific genre I like to listen to. It's everything. I mean,
I feel it.
I, I don't know who to like. I don't know what kind of genre to call it, but it's just like the songs, either the rhythms, I like it, and I'll put in a
Underground
Discord
music?
too. Yeah,
Is that
more
what
like
you
that.
call it? Underground, like
Yeah, I mean,
alternative.
it's probably like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like it's just good music. Good music makes me fucking happy.
Based
That's all
off
I
of
gotta
what you've
say.
sent us, based off of what you've shared with us, I could put the tag on it of
It's very
like an
indie.
underground
Yeah.
alternative.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't go
indie
indie. I
also.
wouldn't go
Yeah,
It's
Indie.
like light indie.
Indie.
Makes sense.
Indie is like experimental. That's like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, indie's like upbeat.
If you look up like Death Grips, they're considered indie rap.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
they
Oh,
are.
Maybe they could have
Speaking
that
of which,
label, but
I
they
my
don't
my
make it
favorite kind of
sound
hip
like
hop
it.
is experimental hip hop.
I'm just gonna leave
I
it at
really
Steve
like
Lacy,
Death
bro. I'm gonna leave it at
Grips,
Steve Lacy.
Lady.
Steve Lacy, okay.
Steve
Yeah,
Lacy's
Steve
like that's like
Lacy.
vibe. I think
Davalos.
that's
Yeah,
like vibe R
Davalos
and
is a
B.
classy
that's
name.
like Steve
Definitely.
Like vibe.
Lacy. Probably
You like
well,
the internet.
Yeah, Davalos, you'd like the internet.
yeah.
What about you, Isaac? What interests in music do you have?
Honestly, I like all kinds of music except for K-pop
I think we.
and
I
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Irish
K-pop
Yeah.
is fire.
and Irish music,
Nah,
bro.
we
Irish
all
music
like
isn't a vibe.
Irish
Scotland
music?
forever.
That's-
I don't think I've ever heard an Irish song.
Me either.
Yeah,
Very
so
specific.
I don't like it.
Very
That's niche.
specific
Like that.
opinion.
No. The Irish have done some really good music. When You Sleep, My Bloody Valentine, they're Irish.
I have no idea.
That's the
I've never heard that.
that's the
song.
one with the keys.
No, like Irish rock, the genre Irish
Dude.
rock.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, Irish rock is so fire. They created shoegaze.
Not all of it, bro.
I don't think anybody in this
Scotland.
call knows it.
Scotland,
Shoegaze.
that's where what's their name?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking
Mogwai.
about.
Yeah, me either.
Honestly.
Sorry,
Hey,
I'm going
yo,
off. I really like
guys.
really underground shit.
Actually,
Not even really underground shit, just like popular in like music circles.
Hey, I'm just gonna put that out there. The like music from like 2005, like 50 Cent music, Usher music, Chris Brown,
Oh,
all those
50
kind of
Cent-
rappers like in that
50 Cent
era,
is the
it was
GOAT,
my shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
honestly.
MTV back then was so banging, bro. I loved it. But yeah, that's some of that. Yeah.
Hey, yo, have you guys heard about the Shane Dawson pedophilia?
I actually haven't. Like well, like I've seen it
Me
on Twitter
neither.
and stuff, but I'm not really in the loop.
Yeah, you haven't heard that.
I watched
Isaac?
I watched Scarce and he's been covering that like a ton recently, and honestly, it's getting kind of annoying. I'm not sure if he's a pedophile. He seems like kind of an asshole.
All right.
but-
Well, since
Not a
you've been watching,
pedophile.
a lot of it, explain
Yeah,
to us.
I'd like
Well-
to be enlightened. I'm not in the loop. I
Yeah,
don't think
me either.
most of us are either.
I know a little bit too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Oh, okay.
But at
moving
least
out.
I know a little bit of this stuff. I'll be back. You guys can start talking about that.
Yeah. My understanding of it is that Shane Dawson like gave his cousin the birds and the bees talk, and she was like 12, and I think that's the pedophilia accusations. Like that's weird as fuck, but I don't
That
think that's
is
like
weird.
pedophile shit.
I mean,
You know?
okay, I don't think. I mean, nah, that's not really pedophile shit, but that is weird.
Weird for sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
But is that like all that he's been accused, or like is that all that quote unquote evidence?
I think that that's it, but at the same time, I don't fully remember. I didn't care that much. I was like,
I
I
think
don't care about
I
Shane Dawson.
I
He's
think
to me, he's been like irrelevant for years.
I think I saw this tweet where it was like a compilation of him doing really like weird like pedophile shit.
Oh, like he used to be like known as like one of the edgiest YouTubers out there, though. He
That
was
is
like
true.
known for being super
like,
racist.
It
and
was
shit.
pretty like weird.
Yeah.
Racist?
His like humor was racist. It's like
I don't
racist
know.
joke.
I don't think he was racist. He was just weird, bro. Like just
I don't think he was racist. I think it was just racist
I-
humor.
Back when I was like, I want to say like probably 12. 12 was back when like Shane Dawson didn't do all the stuff that he's doing now. Like he doesn't do like daily vlogs. He did skits. I watched him way back then, and it was. If I look back on it now, it was some weird humor. You know, like literally like making skits about stabbing people to death and laughing about it. Like
Okay.
like shit like that. Like covered in blood, like laughing.
Doesn't he
like-
have a fan base of just kids?
Yeah, he's a beauty
Uh,
YouTuber now. He's in the
beauty-
beauty
Yeah.
community, like James Charles, Jeffree
Oh,
Star.
God.
You know them. They're the ones that like
Shane
created
Dawson's
cancel
ugly, man.
culture. He is.
Shane Dawson's ugly.
He
I'm
looks
just
like an
gonna-
alcoholic.
I'm just gonna put that out there. I
I'm
don't know.
not pretty, but like, dude,
You are pretty.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Good.
That was a no
So
homo.
Good.
Oh no.
That was a no
Dude.
homo. It was
I'm
just
kidding, I'm
it was just a man praising another king. You feel me?
Dapping me up.
hey, we always gotta dap up our homies.
Dap him.
Hey.
But I have a very interesting topic I think I want all of us to talk about. And it's
Go.
something that is very close to home, as you guys know, but the audience probably doesn't. What was your guys' first high experience? And I don't think anyone here, or I don't think everyone here has done it, but to those who have.
Wait, hold on. First or worst?
First.
What if we can only
Okay.
talk about our only?
Okay, then yeah, that's it. You can talk about your only time.
I remember my first time. I went to see a movie. I'm not gonna say what it was because that will give up the year, and I don't want everyone to know the year it was. So we were in my friend's car, and we went to see a movie, and then we just chilled in his car, got really high, and
What were you guys smoking?
I think it was Raw Garden. Was it Raw
your
Garden?
your first experience was with the Raw Garden?
I think it was
interesting.
with either Raw
You
Garden.
poor guy. Oh
It
my
was I
God.
think it was.
Something as potent as that.
And
okay.
so his house is like a half a mile away.
Yeah.
So we had to walk there, and I was like falling over while walking. I was like staring at the ground, trying to keep
Damn.
myself
Hey.
oriented. I was destroyed.
Did you take a blinker your first time?
I don't know about a blinker. It's
Hey,
hard to
blinkers
remember. It was really fun though. And when we got there, his mom was in the house, and I went in, and I just started dying laughing. It was so funny.
Were you off sativa or indica?
Indica,
An indica?
Yeah.
You were tweaking off an indica?
not
No,
maybe a type. But
I
it was
mean,
indica.
no. I mean, he said he was like he couldn't move. I mean, he said he couldn't move around. It was like he was drunk. That is indica.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Sativa is more, out
Messes
there.
with your brain.
For real.
But
What about you, Gummy? What was your first high experience like?
Mine isn't as special as everyone else's. Mine was just like, I think I was hanging out with some friends, and I think one friend just randomly busted out a joint. They're like, "Yo, let's smoke this," and I was like, "I don't really smoke, but I mean, I'll chill with y'all. It's cool." And like they were just chilling, and eventually they're like, "Yo, you want to hit it?" And I was like, "I don't think I should. Like, maybe next." maybe next time or something. And like eventually they're just like, hey, bro, come on, just hit it. It's not that bad. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll hit it. And I hit it, and basically what happened after that, I was just chilling. Like, I didn't start tripping out. Like, I was just in a good mood the whole time. That was it. Nothing too crazy.
mine's
Respect that.
mine's the complete opposite of all of you guys. But I want to hear Davalos's next. Then I'll go.
Alright.
Wait, do you even
Alright.
have an experience? I know that you don't like to smoke weed.
Me?
No,
No,
Gambit.
Gambit.
Oh, alright.
I have
Wait,
a
who's
few. I mean, like maybe 3 at most. Like that's literally
Well,
3 times ever that I've ever really smoked.
which
like
one
once,
was the most interesting?
the most interesting, I'd have to say. So there's 2. There's the first time, which was just like funny how it happened, and the second time was with the same person, but what happened afterwards was just hilarious to me. So the first time I ever smoked, I was with my other friend, and it's weird. His name is Evan too. By the way, my name's Evan to everybody on the podcast. I know you're probably just figuring this out. So it was me and my friend Evan. We're at his house, and we take his sister's bong. And I wasn't planning on smoking. We were hanging out with a few other friends. We went out and had a fire, and we were just kind of chilling. And one of his friends said, "Yo, I don't know how to smoke out of the bong. Like, what's going on?" And my older brother has smoked weed his whole life. Like, it's just a normal thing for him. And I've been around him, and I know how to do stuff like this. So I was like looking at him, and he's like, "Do you know how to use this? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know how to smoke out of this bong." And that was my first time ever smoking weed. Like before that, I never did it, never wanted to, never really cared for it. And I just, for some reason, something came over me that night that just said, "Here, let me show you." And I took like 3 rips, like back to back to back.
Dude, those
Damn.
bong rips.
Like, like I was fine afterwards too. Like I a little head rush, but I was fine, But
a little head rush and you were fine.
yeah,
Rip?
I don't know. I was chill. Like I was a bit more chill, I think. But
And you said that was your very first time, right?
yeah, very first. But it was just funny how it happened. I think we were literally just chilling around a fire, and this kid's like, "I don't know how to smoke out of a bong," and I was like, "Pass it. Like,
I
let me
wish
show
I
you."
was there.
Shit, man.
And then the second time I ever smoked weed was the funniest thing ever. So I'm at the same friend's house. We're there with a few other friends this time. Like we're all smoking weed. It's fine. We're just chilling. We're in this kid's bedroom, just passing a joint around, passing the bong around, just having a good time. And we think his parents aren't going to be home until like the next night. Next thing we know, we look out the window and we see fucking headlights pulling into the driveway.
That's the worst.
I am mid rip out of the bong right now, and I pull the slide too early, and a ash falls through the slide and goes right up the tube into the back of my throat,
Oh,
and I throw up fucking everywhere,
Oh.
everywhere,
that's
because
gross.
it literally went right down the back of my throat.
Did you hit some people?
No, I was by myself in the corner, basically. I literally, like, I'm like finishing up my rip but getting ready to hide the bong. And like, I just everywhere. And we had to make up this bullshit ass story as to what we're all doing there in his bedroom. Like, his mom's a nurse and his dad is an ex-military
It's
veteran.
like hotbox
Like,
in there.
like, went to Vietnam and everything, got mustard gassed, everything. And we're looking them dead in the eyes, high as a motherfucker, explaining what happened. Like,
I is a motherfucker.
like, well, I don't know. I had fucking vomit all over my pants. I just looked like a mess. The house like reeked of weed, like reeked. We did not think anybody was going to be there that night. And they're just like staring at us, and they're like, "All right, well, Evan, you want to ride home?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I went home and didn't have to deal with that at all. I haven't talked to that other Evan kid in 4 years now. Like, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Okay. What about you, Dallas? What was your first
Alright.
experience?
My experience was when I got a spoon and I started lighting it, right? No, I'm joking.
You're talking about doing heroin or something.
No. Well, no. The first time was probably like that night when you had your first wax pen. That's pretty good. Yeah, that was the first time I ever done it. And I thought when I was
Was you?
what's up?
When you were with
Was that
Melvin
when
and
Anthony
us?
was there?
Yeah, it was Melvin first time.
Damn.
Yeah, no, we went to your house, Gomez.
Yeah, it was
We
in my
went to your
living room,
house.
right? Or I mean, in my room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was in your room. And
Oh, yeah,
then
it was.
I remember I was munching on some fucking Doritos, and I saw a spider previously. I wasn't lying, guys. I saw like a little garden spider.
I remember. This.
No, I am not, dude. Gomez.
You were
I think
tweaking,
back
man.
then, no, Gomez didn't have a screen window. No, Gomez didn't have a screen window, bro. And the spider, like, I saw it, and I think I slaughtered it. And I think I took another like hit, and then I was just munching on like the ranchitos, and I was like, holy shit! I was down on my shit, and I thought it was like spiders on my shit. It was just like a bunch of crumbs. I started swiping down, and then I don't know. I don't remember like half the.
All of us were startled after that.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
because we were all like baked out of our minds, and you just started tweaking.
We were all chill. Like, I don't know, probably like playing Madden or something.
Now we played like music requests and all that.
Yeah, we were just doing the circle music requests where we're just chilling.
Yeah.
We were. And then man just said, "Yo, Dava, you were munching hard though, bro."
Yeah, that was my first time, bro. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I just started eating, like, dude, it has the fucking Cheetos, bro, or the ranchitos. I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then I just never stopped after that.
You had an amazing first time then, dude. Mine was a
Yeah.
little more.
You guys told me like, do not trip. Like
little bit
everything
more.
you do is just.
Yeah, like
Yeah, and then we went to Soup Plantation that day too.
Yo, that was
Dude, I
fun.
love
Soup Plantation.
Soup Plantation.
Hey, we gotta
Dude,
do a
rest
Donut
in-
Earf Soup Plantation.
Oh, also rest in
Fact.
peace, Wreckful, bro. That dude, he was a WoW streamer and he just killed himself.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Well,
Yo, rest in
He's
peace,
actually the
Wreckful.
one that got me into WoW. I got really high up in WoW, like really high in the ranks.
And WoW,
Yeah, I used to be a huge nerd for it.
imagine playing WoW and not League.
Honestly,
I played League.
Yeah, then
League
you
is
suck.
elite.
And yeah, I quit WoW before I quit League.
Anyways, men,
Whatever.
my turn for my first time high story. The first time I consumed the devil's lettuce was with.
Whoa. It's God's gift.
What?
It's God's
It is
gift,
God's
bruh.
gift.
I don't know
God's
what you're
gift.
talking
Yeah.
about. But
Fact.
anyways, continue.
But
Diablo,
you know
so
what I
you
mean.
got-
You know what I'm saying. God's gift. Anyways, first time was with our good friend. I don't know if I should name drop.
Let's not name drop.
His name will be Cat. But first time was with him. I went to his apartment. We were just chilling, watching fucking, what was it? I think it was King of the Hill. No,
Oh, I love that
not
show.
King of the Hill. I think it was
Beavis and Butthead.
no, not
It's
that
kind of
one.
like the same art.
Cleveland.
Beavis and Butthead.
Cleveland show.
The Cleveland show. Yeah, that
Family
one.
Guy
That one.
one?
Yeah, that was. Dude, there's nothing beats fucking
That's not
smoking
that great.
smoking some weed watching the Cleveland show.
That's not that great.
What do you guys think?
Twin Peaks.
Can't relate. Can't relate.
About
Ed,
what?
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie was. I'm sorry, but a little bit overrated.
I like
No,
watching.
you can't.
I like watching.
No,
anime.
before everybody like started watching it, like or saying like, "Oh, bro, I missed the show." Like, actually, Ed, and Eddie. Like Cartoon Network. I was like 10 years old watching that.
I don't know, man. I'm an anime type of person. I like to get really high and just watch anime.
Fact.
But that's just me.
Akira, bro.
Fact.
Akira, WoW faded is beatable.
Attack on Titan is the
Unbeatable.
best anime of all time. I will not argue with you because I am right.
I've never watched it, but that's not what I
And
was going to say.
Monogatari.
Huh?
Monogatari.
That's a weird way to say Attack on Titan.
For real.
It's-
But
I don't like it.
anyways,
like it.
Isaac, what about you? What was your first experience getting high?
I've never gotten high, bro.
Wait, for real?
Never. He's-
Damn.
Yeah, never.
Well, that's
Yeah.
hey, I respect
don't
it. I
smoke.
respect it.
I don't do drugs, bro.
Fact,
I
bro.
respect it.
Gotta respect the drip.
Hey, let's get a clap for Isaac real quick.
Sobriety.
Grazie.
Anyways,
Isaac, we're not mocking you. I hope.
no,
you
that
know.
was genuine. Like that
17
was
years strong.
Yeah.
I actually am very
Genuinely
proud of you.
Good for you thing, you know?
Because in this world,
man, that shit gets pressured on you so goddamn hard.
For real.
And a lot of people give in.
Oh, I have a league card right here. $10 League of Legends card giveaway.
Gummy,
If
do you
anyone
want,
wants to.
you want it, Gummy?
No.
Riot points? You don't want riot points?
No. I can buy my own riot points. Thank you very much.
Dude, I'm gonna use them on Valorant.
But
Never mind. I'm keeping these.
I have another topic for us that's been coming up recently in some talks online. Should sex work be legal?
It is.
Let's keep it a buck.
If
It is.
hey,
I think it should.
I mean, it's not legal.
It's
you
a good-
can't- You can't just like
Yeah.
go online and be like, yo.
It's
making money, man.
It's legitimately legal in Nevada.
I mean,
Oh.
hypothetically,
Yeah, in
it's a
Nevada,
good
yeah.
trade-off. Like, because if the sex worker needs money, she's gonna get money, and if you need pleasure, you're gonna get pleasure. It's a good trade-off, but I don't know. It's just
The only thing stopping sex work from being legal is the taxation on it. Like you just got to tax.
Hey, I think the government could make bans off of sex workers, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just-
I want a handy. I'm gonna go pay $20. Here's $20 plus
think
some
about it.
change.
What if-
Give me a
what if,
handy.
like-
hey,
government
the
takes
money
what if
machine,
sites like,
the money machine.
What if sites like Pornhub were run by the government and they could see what gets filtered through there? Because a lot of child porn and rape stuff is on there.
Yeah, I've heard that there
And-
was some on xhamster.com.
Yeah,
man. That
dude,
shit
that's
was
crazy.
It didn't pop up for me, but just thinking about
All
that
for
is
legality.
terrible.
Yeah, man.
But
I mean, in terms of sex work, like, like, it's just like anything else, bro. It's like it should be like as like if you were gonna get a massage, you know.
what do you mean?
Like you could just go and be like, yo, I'm trying to bust a nut, bro. $20.
Bro. All right, you know
It's
what?
just like
2020.
make your money, man.
Exactly.
If you want to get into
Like,
sex
hey,
work,
I ain't
then
shaming,
do
bro.
it.
You do
I
you.
mean, like, look at OnlyFans.
Hey,
It's like
I
get
might
your
have to-
bag. Get your
I might have
bag.
to start up the OnlyFans, bro.
Hey, I think
I'm just saying, I might-
I hate to break it to you. You're not. paying
Hey.
enough, Melvin.
I am.
You know what? I'd
Sound-
sign up, Melvin. I'd sign up just to be a homie. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
I
subscribe?
don't
to
know
my
about all
OnlyFans?
that. Hey, I don't know about all that, but
I know
young.
we sound like hell. No. Too far.
but
I'm with you
fine.
on this one.
I'm
not.
just
I wouldn't.
playing.
I would not.
Why?
I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. I don't want to see that.
You don't have to see it, man. You just
Yeah, you don't gotta see. You
No,
just
you just
gotta
gotta pay
you know,
for it.
sign up. You know,
It's like-
give
And
them
if
the
you
bag.
if you
It's
look
like
at
just
and
tapping you up.
if
It's
you
like-
see it, that was your choice to see it.
Hey, bro, I've already seen enough of Melvin.
What?
But we won't talk about that.
Ah.
This episode.
Hey, not this
Anyway.
episode. Not this
Hey,
episode.
that's for another episode.
It's fine.
Wait, what?
But yeah.
All right,
Hey,
boys.
bro.
All right, boys. I think this is a good place to end the first episode. Thank you so much for anybody who tunes in. This is going to be up on all the platforms that we said on our, Donut Earf post. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. Everybody, if you'd like to say your closing lines or whatever you want to say.
I can start. It was Gxmey, Alberto. I really love this episode. I love being here with you guys. I really enjoy my time. And all I have to say is that crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth peanut butter. And that's just 100% facts.
Also,
Hey.
another thing that's 100% fact is that pulp is better than no pulp.
No.
Shut up, Sebastian. Shut up, Sebastian.
Shut up, bro.
You have no say in this.
Hey,
Anyways, Dava, you go ahead.
Oh, my name is Joshua Davalos. I really appreciate doing this. Really, like I never knew about anything like about you guys after this first episode. Like, it's pretty cool. I want to do more of this.
Hopefully,
What I
our
have to say
audience
is,
gets
well,
to know us.
last thing I want to say is, beating up a sandwich only makes it tastier. Only makes it tastier.
All right.
That's all I gotta say.
Respect.
All right.
Respect.
I respect it. What about you, Gambit?
all I want to say is that I can't wait for the next episode. It was nice talking with you boys for an hour straight. We had a good time. Haven't done that in a while. Usually we just kind of mute and unmute as we please, but it was nice to just have an open conversation. And
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was.
That makes it seem like we're
like we hate each
show,
other.
like-
Nah. We don't
Yeah.
hate each other. It's just it's nice to be able to have an
Makes it
open
seem like we
conversation,
fight
Yeah.
like an actual fluid
I feel
conversation
like,
for
I
an
feel
hour.
like
We do.
but
We
that's
just
I
most
feel-
of the time we just like accompany each other in the Discord.
Yeah,
Not really.
and we
fully.
split into
Oh,
groups. Like
yeah.
Gomi, you and I will go play League for a while and like
Yeah,
split off on our
exactly.
own little tangent. But
and then Sebastian and I will talk about dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
it-
kidding.
So that's
it was
true.
nice.
We do
It was
talk
nice
about
to
dumb shit
just.
and argue over music.
It was
Fact.
nice to band together and have some good conversations. I really enjoyed them.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Agreed.
hey, but all I gotta say
Oh wait.
is that I eat my burgers raw.
What? Rare.
Hey,
Fuck with-
people from Maine are just built different, bro.
Oh man.
Cannibal.
All right, Sebastian.
The redder the better.
I'm really happy to be here. Hopefully in future episodes I'll be a bit more pretentious. But yeah, no Claro slander. None of it. None
No
of it.
Hey, no
None of
Claro.
it.
Hey,
I don't want to ever
no
be
Claro.
I just want to let it be known.
Hear any?
I don't want to hear no Nico
Hey, yo,
Lil
if-
slander in here either. No Nico.
No
Lil
Nico Lil
slander.
No Joji
Hey.
slander.
Hey,
No Joji
the red
slander.
cheeks.
I would 100% simp for Doja Cat. Doja Cat, if you're listening, ever hit my line.
Gambit.
Gavin, you have a girlfriend.
We don't talk about that.
I just want to. I want to put this out there.
Redacted.
I want to put this out there. But if this podcast ever gets big, I want Claire to know that I'd put a ring on it. I'm just
Damn.
saying. I'm just gonna put that out
Hey,
there.
Claro,
She
hit my
is a
man.
wife.
You know, that's all. All right. Is that everybody?
David
Isaac?
Lynch, no David Lynch slander
yeah,
either.
let me just-
Twin Peaks, Mulholland Drive, the ghost.
All right, Isaac, you're up.
Yeah, I just had a wonderful time talking to you guys, getting to you guys know you guys better. I hope everyone had a wonderful time listening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all learn something every day. Don't give up on your dreams. So shoot my mic.
Preach. That was beautiful.
So yeah, bro.
All right. And that just leaves me. Thank you to everybody who is a part of it actively and contributing to things that go on behind the scenes. We've got a lot of plans for this, not only podcast, but for just the brand overall. We want to start, making YouTube videos, streaming video games, stuff like that. And yeah, just stay tuned. I hope you guys stay along for the ride and see what we have in store, because I think this is something that people can enjoy and really feel like they're a part of. So we'll see you guys in the second episode. My closing line is life is like a sandwich. No matter what way you flip it, the bread always comes first.
No
Thank you guys
cap.
for tuning in.